Hey.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, America. NBC News polls this morning says there is a 36% approval rating on President Biden's handling of the economy, the lowest rating we've seen yet. American taxpayers pay the President Joe Biden and his administration to do a good job. Now President Biden and his administration unveils a massive tax and spending budget of $6.8 trillion, about $21,000 per person in the United States. What does this budget do? Raises more taxes, spends more money, and creates the biggest government we have ever seen in the history of the United States of America. President Joe Biden and his administration are weaponizing the government to divide America. It is so obvious to see. Evidence is all over that. The cursed, corrupt, and compromised President Joe Biden and his administration are taking advantage of the American people and his position of power for his own personal agenda. The $6.8 trillion, about $21,000 per person in the United States of America, is set to be appropriated for the next 10 years. But President Biden and his administration is only in office for 2 more years. As Americans, we should remove him tomorrow, March 25th, 2023. It would give his administration time to steal the American taxpayers' money. We are getting ripped off right in front of our eyes, America. Drug tests and background checks for every human being in the Biden administration routinely. We are not getting our money's worth. We are not. Because the American people have no money because of the Biden administration, and Joe Biden is ripping off the families of America and every American taxpayer. I encourage every American to do their own investigation on President Joe Biden. After what I've seen as a 12-year-old boy, it makes my American blood boil, and it hurts my heart and soul to see him still in office. I want to have respect, but I cannot have respect for what I have found in my own investigations about President Joe Biden. We cannot and will not survive if this keeps on going like this. This is why I, Ethan Kidd, would make a better president than the cursed, corrupt, and compromised President Joe Biden and his administration. No names, no accountability. Okay, down to business. In my administration, I would use the internet to communicate with American people and ask the American people what they want done with their money and infrastructure. Ask what my administration and I can do for you, the American people. I would ask how are the American people are doing. I would give every American a voice to put their 2 cents and listen to every word. That would get rid of big government, get rid of the corruption, get rid of the arguments, get rid of the name calling, get rid of the Biden paid for media, drain the swamp, get rid of personal agendas, get rid of outside influences. It would expose those trying to take advantage of the American people. Not to mention, it would curb our carbon imprint. Infrastructure and all the firewalls are already in place to let us use it, America. The American people would be happier. It would take the depression out of American people's minds. It would encourage families and communities to come closer together. It would bring self-worth to the American people, which would make our country strong again. If you look at it, the problem is right in front of us. It is the cursed and corrupt President Joe Biden and his administration and dividing government that is setting the wrong rules. Let the American people set the rules, not the government. Independent states for the win. Drain the swamp. Be happy and proud to be an American. This administration does not want the American people to be proud about anything except what they want you to be proud of. It's hard to be proud of lying, cheating, and corruption, undermining, selling out of America, of the American people, disrespecting the American people, and most of all, thinking the American people are dumb. Independent states for the win. Witness the arrogance of the thieves in suits in our government. Time for my homework and my chores. Until next time, this is the kid, your next president. Thank you to our military, all our police, our customs, and border patrol working hard to protect our country we love. My family and I salute you. In 1918, our government promoted 2 hens per person in the backyard of every American home will keep a family fed. Secret with South Dakota Private 605 and All American Build, YouTube. Time to make America great again. God bless America, and let's go Brandon. Bye.